In the meantime, I also did this. Yep, did the ceilings. Oh, and I've trimmed my balls. They look good, don't they? Next job on the list is now to prepare and paint the posts. So the posts and the beam, they're going to be grey, the same colour as the windows, and then the ceiling will be white, same colour as the walls. They're my next job. So after spending all day yesterday doing some priming and a little bit more preparation, I've now moved on to doing a little bit of filling between all the gaps. So now I'm just going to finish doing some of the gap filling all the way across the front, and then we're going to start the grey. Well, painted. Let me show you around and you can see what I've done. Posts, beams, painted. They're in the grey. I've undercoated also. In the meantime, I've undercoated the eaves, and there's really just the fascias to do now. They're the last thing in brown. So as a comparison, there's before and there's after. Well, time flies when you're having fun, when doing other projects, and I have been doing other things for the past few weeks, but I did get all of the fascia finished on the lower level, except for the rear section I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, we've been doing some interesting things, like looking after our little grandson who's been coming over on Saturdays and Sundays to spend a day with us. We've been gathering firewood, and I've been doing a bit of work in preparation for Louisa's new painting studio. But in the meantime, let me show you the fascias that I've finished so far. This is the notorious side where I fell off my ladder. Well, didn't quite get onto the ladder, and I should tell you a story. I spent 7 days in hospital and got quite a nasty injury, and yeah, but I'm back now. So I've also done across the front of the house. Fascia's done all the way around to the other side. So that means lower level is all done, except for this. So in effect, all I've got left to do is this back small portion of the veranda and posts, and that means all the exterior of the house will be done, finished, painted, over, except for the underlining of the veranda ceilings and the repainting of the main deck ceiling. It's all stained and horrible. But that's it. After that, it will be finished, really. So here it is, it's the back veranda. Ceiling painted. It looks really nice when it's painted, so much better than just a bare fibro. Painted the caps, the barges on the end, posts are done, and basically now matches all the way along with everything painted. And what a difference it makes. It just that last little bit of timber was just not allowing it to be finished, but now it's finished, it's done. It looks done from the outside. So I've got all the way across the back here done, painted, posts, the lot. Move on to this bit here, and it looks finished. So basically I'm going to call that done, and one day I'm going to go around and finish the lining under the veranda. So if you go back to my first video, here is where it all started. Remember we sealed and painted this wall, moved away across the house and up. But now have a look at that door. Hey? Just when the house used to be yellow, that blended in quite well and it was not too bad. But now that it's gone white, and it's white with grey, that's going to have to change. And there was a bit of a dilemma. There were three colours we could potentially go. We could go white like the wall, we could go grey like the posts, or we could go that slate grey like what's on the roof. So guess which colour? Well, I said guess, so let me start painting and you can see. So basically now what I'm going to do is going to give the door a good thorough clean over and rub down. We're going to give it a coat of primer. Because it's colour bond, we can use basically just any sort of metal primer. So I've got a 3-in-1 primer I can use in there. I'm going to give that a coat, and then we're going to give it 2 coats of the new colour. Just wait till you see it. It'll look good, I hope. There's the door primed. That's what it would look like in white. Sort of looks okay, but you can see sort of a little bit of a preview there of the colour we're going, and I'll show you more of that when we do the time lapse. But yeah, let's get that done. And there's the finished product. The door painted, matching the colour of the roof, except the colour of the roof is faded, but it matches the downpipe right there. So one of the things I would like to do before I finish and reveal the painted house is to get rid of these trees. Whilst looking great when they were young and fresh, now looking a bit old. This one here is half dead. One on the other side there is going brown, so they're not doing too well. And if we take them out, it will create a lot more light under the veranda here and in those windows.